Welcome to my Mithril Dragon Slayer task guide. There is no Slayer requirement required to kill them, however, you will need to have completed the Barbarian training to have access to the Ancient Cavern. To go to the Barbarian training or the cavern, you will want a Games necklace and then teleport to option 2, the Barbarian outpost. From here, run directly south. Keep running south until you get to some fishing icons, and then there will be a pier. Once you have completed the Barbarian training, you will have the ability to dive into the whirlpool. However, if you do not, you will need to walk around the west side of the fishing area and go south into the house, and then you will need to speak to Otto Godblessed. Afterwards, you will want to ask him on how to learn all of the Barbarian training, and you will need to complete all of them to have access to the whirlpool. Once you have completed that, you will now have the ability to have access to the Ancient Cavern. Once you're inside the whirlpool, simply run to the east and you'll be in a safe area here. Climb down the steps, and then from here you can run south. And since it is your first time, I suggest going southwest, and you will see a dead fairy ring. To restore this fairy ring right here, you will need 5 Bittercap mushrooms, and then the fairy code will be BJQ. Also, if you do have 99 Slayer, you can right click your Slayer cape and then go to option 7, which is Armadyl. From here you can run north and climb down those steps. And now lastly, for the Mithril dragons themselves, you will want to run northeast right to this little stairs, which will not be marked on the minimap. For the Mithril dragons, you will need 85 Herblore, which does require you to make super antifire 3 or 4 dose. You want magic notepaper, a spring cleaner to hide out the Mithril salvage that they drop. Once you're ready, drink your antifire, your overload, and for the gear, I'm using my best magic gear. Since I am using magic, I am weak against range. I will then kill this Mithril dragon. If you were using range instead of magic, you will want to pray against magic, as they do use 2 different types of styles on you, or 3. If you run up to them, they have a chance to melee you. After you kill one, you will get 564 Slayer experience and a dragon bone. With the dragon bone, you are able to pick them up and then note it if your bone crusher does not destroy them. And then with the dragon bones, you can use the magic notepaper on the bones to note them to prolong the ability of how long you can last here, because if you're gonna have a pack yak or a war tortoise, killing a single one always uses 1 inventory space if you are wanting to keep the bones. If you wish to use a demon horn necklace, it will destroy the bones if you have it comboed with the bone crusher. And then just run around and pretty much kill them. Now this is a multi-area, so multiple mithril dragons can attack you at the same time. And make sure to use all your thresholds and ultimates, and if you need, sometimes the mithril dragons will drop you cooked sharks, which you can use to last even longer in here. Now on what these mithril dragons actually drop, they have the ability to drop a dragon full helm, the Draconic Visages, the chewed bones, which is needed if you want to do the pyre ship burning for a chance at the dragon full helms. They do also drop elite clue scrolls, and they are fairly good for charms, as they do drop 4 at a time, which I have yet to get, sadly. Now some other notable drops, since if it is your first time, you may be getting ancient pages. From completing the Barbarian training, the NPC will give you the My Notes book, and all you have to do is pick up the ancient page and then read it, and pray that it is not a duplicate. I believe there is 21 different ancient pages, and since the fact that you can get duplicates, it will kind of be annoying to complete the book. But completing the book is only for the Master Questcape requirement. It's not really needed, but it is nice to just get rid of all those ancient pages that you will be getting. Some other notable drops will be, they can drop superset mixes, which is a 2 dose rather than the normal 3 and 4 dose items. They also can drop rune salvage, which the spring cleaner will hide out if you have access, if you have enabled it. And as you just saw, I did get an inert adrenaline crystal. These are very good for making the adrenaline crystals, which you are able to sell. You will need primal and extract, and I'm pretty sure beak snot to charge them. And then you can add the adrenaline crystal. You can either sell it or add it to a adrenaline potion that you have, and it will make it a super adrenaline potion. If you're wanting to do the fur and seek, or the old ragbone person, where you have to collect the bones of random monsters, these do have the ability to drop that mithril dragon tail bone. But it's only one time, so if you want, just pick it up, keep it in your bank, and then you'll never see it again. And as usual, if your super anti-fire is about to wear off, drink it. If you do not, you may have a chance to get horribly burnt, and it can deal between 500 damage to about 2,000 or 3,000 damage. Thank you all so much for watching my guide on how to effectively kill mithril dragons while using magic gear. Keep in mind that you do have the ability to switch to range, But while you are killing these with range, remember to have your prayer protect from magic instead of range, as it is with full magic gear on. Thank you all so much and enjoy the rest of your day.